What is going on, everybody? We're back on it. Berserk Manga chapters 111 and 112. You guys know the deal. This video is able to get 150 likes by Saturday at midnight. We will have 2 extra chapters uploaded on Sunday before Monday's upload. If not, just have Monday's upload. Also trying to reach 8,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I think we're closing in on less than 200, so I know 60% of you aren't subscribed. So if you're not, that's greatly appreciated. Jumping into this, we still have the Rosine, Jill, her apostle turning kids into apostles. We got kids playing adult war, murdering each other. A lot of moving parts going on. I don't think we got any of the Iron Chain Knight stuff last chapter, but they're coming with Jill's dad. Some of you told me Jill's now been condemned to death because she's gotten tossed in with this apostle shit. It's like, how much what is considered like getting involved with an apostle to have your soul like doomed? Like, if they won't leave me alone, does that mean I'm like condemned to, I don't know, it's a lot of specifics. I don't know what's going on with YouTube, because we've been running these soundtracks in the background for hundreds of Berserk chapters, but I removed the one murder soundtrack that kept getting picked up, even though I used that soundtrack for the entirety of the clips and it never got picked up once. I deleted that song from the Berserk theme playlist that I have, and now it's pinging and copyright claiming every single song, so I'm going to turn the volume way down. If it picks up now, we might have to figure some things out, but we'll see. Get this going here. This is on recording. Boom. Alright, chapters 111 and 112. Let's do it. See what we got here. Oh, here we go. There's our father. And he's I guess he did say they needed someone to show them the way. Onward, men, sir. If you keep that up with this poor footing... See, I told you. See, I told you so. That was nothing. Leave it to your humble servant, Zepek. I'll be sure to get you to the Misty Valley safely. Your heart is restless, I understand, Mr. Zepek. You volunteered for this life-threatening duty out of concern for your child. No, he did not. Not out of concern for Jill. You are a paragon of parenthood and a devout follower as well? Well, I wouldn't go that far. All hands dismount. We can't get any farther by horse. Oh, they gotta go on foot. All hands will proceed to the Misty Valley on foot, while the squires and horses remain here. Is this supposed to symbol a unicorn here? The armor on the horse? Will you be able to fare well enough? Oh yeah, he's got a limp, doesn't he? And a cane? No problem at all, see? Just leave it to me. What is it? What in the... Yeah... Well, they've come across a lot of these scenes, haven't they? Since they've been tracking the myth of the Black Swordsman, this isn't the first time they've come across something like this, and they came across it in the village, and they came across the Eclipse stuff. Damn. What indeed? This is crazy. Once more, mountain of corpses. But all the bodies look as if they were blown apart by cannon fire. If this indeed was the work of the Black Swordsman, he must be leading some group of soldiers. I don't think so. I think he probably did this on his own. At a glance, these bodies appear to be the work of a cannon or something, but these are unmistakably edged, weaponed wounds. I think it must have been a rather massive blade swung with incredible speed. An axe? No, something much more than that. As all the corpses are in the same state, I assume they were all attacked by the same weapon. Additionally, I think it's unnatural to propose there is more than one person who could handle such a weapon. Yeah, no doubt it sure ain't no axe. He swung around this huge sword that he was longer and he was... It's a terror. If that is indeed the truth, then the Black Swordsman is no doubt the Hawk of... What are you about to say there, buddy? You mustn't utter that name nightly. It would be profane. Yes, I spoke rashly. What was she about to say? The Hawk of... What was he about to say? Have we ever heard him or anybody among the Hawks refer to something as with a D word? Damned, maybe? I don't know. Now let's depart. The commander's fairly worked up. This mountain of corpses and those village children. This really is all his doing alone. Black swordsman. No, Hawk of Darkness. I swear I will catch you personally. I swear it on my faith. Well, hear us out before you hit us with these Renegon eyes. Before, you know, maybe come along with us a little bit. Oh wow. He literally just fly swatted them. I mean, he needs to set fire on that Chimera ant nest. You need to go ahead and put that shit down, Guts. Like, get rid of that shit. Dope shot. Best shot we've seen so far. I think he has... Again, he's coming off more, more demon than anything. You bastard, not bad for a human. But. See, there's still many more of them. You won't win if they all attack at once. This is punishment for trashing the emergence grounds. Everybody chew him slowly. And go. Bro, blow the whole farkin' thing up, man. Oh, they really are chewing. Yeah, haha, bye-bye, Mr. Tough Stuff. You were kind of fun. Bro, burn the whole thing down. Like, don't even take Jill and Puck into consideration. Just light the whole thing up. Is he? It's hard to tell, like, what's flame and what's really happening here. I can't tell. I'm going to assume, possibly. What's he thinking? The elf? They're not elves! They're not elves, okay? Did he just... Did he, like, not quote-unquote suicide bomb, but did he light, literally point blank, on fire? That, like, he took backlash from that as well? That's what it looks like. And then what, spills the guts of one of the cocoons to put the fire off? Yeah, the cocoon's insides put out the fire, so he did. Literally set himself on fire. There goes that shot again. They're really driving. Look at the, I think you guys can see my cursor. Look at the, like, malnourished skeleton just dangling off his shoulder. Yeah, pretty scary. Are you really human? What the hell are you? I'm curious, like, when we kind of get to this, like, is he 100% human at the end of the day? Like, 100% human? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what shot I liked better, that one at the end or this one in the middle. I think I prefer this double panel shot, but... Alright, let's see what we got. What is in this man's mouth? Is that like an umbilical cord? Spinal cord? Forest ghost. Those were the words that went through my mind when I first saw him lit by the lightning flash. But he, the man in front of me right now, is nothing so gentle as that. You'll pay. You're gonna pay. I understand. Her mindset. As far as becoming what she became, because life was so bad, I don't agree with what she's chosen to do post that. As far as essentially taking advantage of kids. But she was also a kid, so she probably didn't think she was taking advantage of kids at the same time. She probably thought, I'm giving them the same opportunity that I got. You know, their lives are shitty like mine. Here, take this. But like the going through the villages and just like running through towns and... But again, they're kid... I don't know. Do they even understand the concept of life and death? I don't know. And I would give her the benefit of the doubt that maybe she's been around for hundreds of years like Zod, but she's not, because Jill is still young and they grew up in a time period when they knew each other, so she hasn't been an apostle for that long. I don't know. I'm still waiting to see one good apostle, so we'll wait for that day. Hmm. So what's the plan here? Oh, they're going 1v1. There's no more subordinates coming out? We know she has that. Doesn't she have some like paralyzing sleep powder or threads or something too? I was about to say, you're not about to get in. I mean, she's got to think about her advantages here. She's probably quicker, and she has flight, so don't you dare get in melee range if you're actually trying to survive. And don't let him get a handle on that thing and literally pull you in and slice your head off, because that would also be an issue. I can't fly fast because of these cocoon trees, and my dust will get blown off by the flames. That was his intent. Yeah. So you're gonna take him outside, you're gonna go, whoa! Ah. Yo, Rosine, you better keep that head on a swivel. He says got her, but I'm going to assume no. What the hell? How far around and up and back did that thing go? Because we see this is, I'm guessing what is wrapped around his neck is what's from her head, right? So in the time it took him to be behind, like he's bringing down his blade in this moment. And you know he doesn't miss, like he's not going to hesitate, like he's going. In that time, she was able to get that fully extended, wrapped around, up underneath his head. Okay. I missed again, did you? I don't know if we actually missed there, man. Rosine, it's no use, Jill. Yeah, this is going to be till the end, so either Rosine confesses her crimes and says she never will do it again or something like that, and Jill like swears upon it or something, and Guts comes to his senses, or she's dead. She's actually just dead. So, ah, shit. Bleeding again. It's all gone. Everything's burned up. Oh yeah, doesn't she? Well, I was gonna say she still has another level of transformation, doesn't she? But I thought this was her transformation, because I'm trying to think. We saw her like kind of peel back. You know how like the Count and Wild kind of had. They looked human, but there was still something that was like not human about their look, but they still had like a look, and then like a Pokemon second state evolution look. I thought that was her final look. This one here. It looks like we're going up again here. Yeah, this looks a lot more aggressive. Holy shit, look how big the wings got, or whatever this is. What is that? I mean, I'm not an insect connoisseur, so I don't know what this like cocoon thing is that's covered her is. My elves, my land, before long all of it will burn in these flames. It can't be stopped now. Almost looks like a almost like mosquito-like head with like a swordfish extension on the end. Dolphin. Rosine, is that Rosine? But whatever. I don't need them, not anymore. Oh shit. She's like fully triple evolution state evolved. Look how big the body got. Like more, this is giving like Wild vibes, where like her main body's here, but it has such an extension. We've got these moth-like wings, this huge kind of... How many legs we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This huge like ant-like body. Spider-like almost. I have wings. I can fly anywhere to some new place. I'll make a new paradise, so I don't need anything anymore. Which is true, but like... I'm not just gonna let you continue to do this shit to some other town and some other group of kids, and then those kids' parents, and... Just as long as I have oh. She wants to do this with Jill. Just as long as I have Jill, however, you alone have to pay. So she plans to take him out, scoop up Jill and glide off into the sunset. Fortunately, that's not gonna happen. What the? I mean, look at the back. That's a crazy design. Like, isn't this given like swordfish looks here? Dang, that's a pretty dope shot. Episode titled Sky Demon, or episode chapter. I think hers is probably in one of the top designs. Wild's design was more shock factor. I like the details and intricacies of hers. Zod is still up there. Like, she's just always going to be up there. Call that bias or whatever you want it to be. But it's absolutely wild. We know, like, clearly we know she's going to die. I'm so curious. I'm gonna go back to that shot. Does that Iron Chain group, do they get there? Because that's the next plot point that I see. We're gonna end up killing Jill. I mean, Jill. Shit, I hope we don't kill Jill. We're gonna end up killing Rosine, right? So I'm trying to think. Do we kill Rosine? Do we get Jill out of here? Get Jill out of here and return her home? And flee the scene again before these Iron Chain Knights show up? Or do they get here while we're mid-battle? They see what's going on. I mean, we've got to have an interaction with them, and I figured the best point would be now. So I'm hoping they'll show up as we're battling so they can see like what we've been trying to do and trying to accomplish, and then have an actual civil conversation with us. Not them just walking up on us, just having killed Rosine, that looks like we're standing over a female child, and then hunt us down and we just have like a misunderstanding. I'd like them to have like an actual civil back and forth and figure out like what's actually going on here. So that'll be interesting. I mean, that's literally what we're waiting for. Rosine's gonna be killed. It is what it is. I'm curious what happens with Jill. Does Jill somehow say, you know, take me with her? Like, what life does Jill have? Because her father's showing up. So does her father die here and her mother just go on to have a better life? Does her father show up and maybe feel something for Jill and change his ways? Like, what happens to Jill and her story after this? Does she just go back to the same shitty place with her abusive father and her mom who's so broken and beaten, and she just grows up in that again and that's it? Or does her father get killed here and her mom can succeed? Or what? I don't know what happens with Jill, so that's an interesting plot point. Rosine's gonna get taken out. And I hope that Guts and the leader of this Iron Chain religious group can have a civil conversation. And not them just walking up and then the rumor spreading about us being even worse, like somehow we're slaughtering just towns of children, because it could just get so bad, you know? So we'll see. Appreciate it, everybody. Like, share, favorite, subscribe as always.